it just keeps going on, and then you have clusters, scouts, and clusters, and everything's expanding. It's like it's like one organism, like actually.
It goes on forever. It's kind of crazy. You can't even wrap your head around it.
Yeah, it goes to infinity.
How's it go forever?
Because it does.
How though? Why? Why? Why would it go forever?
Because it doesn't. Because it's coming into existence from a place that all places are the same. Like if you think of all places meet in one place, and that's how it is. And it's like everything's coming into existence simultaneously, and it's just like, you know. So in other words, this and this is never. It just continues forever.
Yeah, so
it's no space that you think, well, it's got to be from here to here.
I'm saying, so the Big Bang was real and it just forever then?
Yeah, but it's just not.
How could that happen in one universe? Not one universe and not another. Then?
Well, no, it's not really one Big Bang, and then it's like a mechanics, like a clock. It's more like every center, every molecule, every atom, every little thing that there is has its own little mini black hole in it, and it's each a universe of its own, and they're all Big Banging at the same time. So like it's like everything's Big Banging, and everything is like our universe is expanding, but we're also everything's a black hole in that. Like even an atom. See, a black hole is like what it's doing is it's sucking everything in this way, and it's pushing out that way, right? So in other words, that's why you ever see like.
It actually spirals and it's
like and everything's right because it's coming. It's not going out. It's actually coming in the top and the bottom.
Yeah,
it's going out the sides. Right. So that's why like our sun. You have our sun.
Yeah.
And you have us like the Earth. But what's happening is the Earth is being. Well, first of all, this is moving like this.
Oh, no.
In like a corkscrew.
Yeah.
Right. It's a big.
I know. So the whole thing.
So that's the sun, and we're moving around the sun.
Yeah, I know.
Right? But instead of it going like this,
I know
we're doing this,
and
like
it's spiraling like that.
And we're moving around the sun as it's doing it. But what's happening is the sun is pulling us into it, like it's like sucking us into it, like the bottom. But because we're falling into it, as we get closer to the middle of it, the middle is pushing us out more. Until we get to a place where we get equilibrium, and it stays in the circle going this way as this moves. Right? And nothing can stop because there's no force that pushes it to make it spin. The space itself makes it spin. Did you ever see that thing they showed you? Like it's like a trampoline, and they put like a rock on it, and it shows like a dimple. And then they throw a marble in it, and the marble goes around and it falls in the center. Well, and they're saying, well, if that's the gravity, it's because of the space. It's not because it's being pulled, per se. And although it is, but the thing is that dimple is not just like this. It's also twists at the same time. In the space itself, there's a twisting motion. So anything that comes into another item is automatically going to twist. It's automatically going to spin.
Yeah, I got it.
Right? So the spin is inherent in the system. And so that's why everything's spinning. Everything, and forever. You don't even need any energy to say, well, this has got to spin. It's just automatically spinning. You know? And so everything is just on automatic, so to speak. And it's expanding. Like everything's expanding.
Crazy.
But there's
but I'm saying, why is it?
So it's not just like one thing that expanded the universe. All the suns are pushing.
You could do that and talk. I could.
Well, all the suns have a black hole in them, and they're all sending information out into the universe.
What I'm saying is, how does space go on forever? And there's billions of universes, right? And then they're saying that there's a whole nother multiverse of billions of universes, and then
Yeah, because our universe is like one cell
yeah,
in the other universe, and that universe is one cell in the one above it.
so I'm saying, how does
Just like
space?
like this cell is part of the other main cells. It's
I'm
like,
saying, how does it go on forever then?
well, because there isn't any end.
Why? So, just think about that for a second. There's no end.
All right.
There's-
The origination point is non-dimensional. It has no dimension, and everything that
Well,
that
we
exists
used to, hold on,
comes out of the same place.
we used to think the Earth was flat until we figured out it was round.
Right.
So people think space goes on forever. Maybe it loops or something. You never
It
know.
comes back to itself.
Yeah.
But in other words, everything is coming back to itself. So like when you have like our planet is in a galaxy, right?
Mhm.
And the galaxy's spinning.
Mhm.
Like you saw that galaxy
Yeah, I know,
spinning.
I know.
All right. It doesn't just go out. Like it goes out, and then what happens is it goes either up or down. And think of it. It's like a ball. Like you think of it as flat, but it's really a ball.
Mhm.
So what's happening is the main stuff is going out the center.
Mhm.
Because it's being pushed out the center. When it gets to the edge, it moves up, and like we're gonna move up, and that's gonna move down. And
What's our galaxy? There's multiple
multiple
billions.
suns.
Yeah, there's billions.
Multiple suns, right? So our sun is part of that galaxy. So the sun, our sun is gonna eventually, after we're dead, like
Yeah, billion years.
it's gonna move either up or down depending on where it is,
Mhm.
and it's gonna come up. And the black hole of the center of the galaxy is going to pull it, and it's going to
Yeah.
come around, and it's going to go back into the center of the black hole,
Yeah.
and then just recycle it
Yeah.
and come back out again. The center. So but most of the mass is being pushed out, and of course because everything's spinning, it looks like a swirl,
Yeah.
right? And so. But when you look at it, it looks like a disc, but it's not a disc. It's actually a double torus. There's this way and that way, right? And everything's going to come back to itself. And when it goes back to itself, it goes into what they call singularity. Now, singularity.
I'm not talking about all that though.
But I'm
I'm
telling
talking
you.
about how does space go on forever.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. It comes back onto itself, right? So what happens is that if you go into a singularity, that reality is the same as any other singularity anywhere else in the universe. So that's why you could go in one singularity and come out another one, because there's no space between singularities, even though it might be a million years.
But what I'm saying is, what's the point of space going on forever and being as big as it is, so far that we can't travel anywhere in it? You know.
Well, it's mind. It's just mind. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's there. You could physically travel to another galaxy if you had the capability.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able
But
to
what's
get
the
there.
point? What's the significance of space being as big as it is? For what
What
reason?
is the significance of this cell to that cell?
It's just the way it
It's
is.
just related. It's related through us.
Yeah, I'm saying it's
so
just the way it is.
we're another part of it. It's just like
Yeah,
a
but
body.
the bigger picture is
It's just like a body. Like one cell in a body.
maybe it's there for us to travel.
Well, I mean, we can't really normally travel to it because it's too far.
Yeah.
If you go to speed of light, you're never going to get there.
Yeah, you never get there.
So the thing is, that's why
Well, how
you
do
could
they
go
know?
into a wormhole.
How
and
do
get
they
there.
know how long somebody would live in space if you have different gravitational pull? So they said your bones would weaken, your legs would get bent, messed
Well,
up.
yeah,
and stuff.
because we're based on.
But I'm saying
we're based on that. That's why the Greys look different.
I know.
Because they live in a different type of environment.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How do you know how long somebody would live or not if they just put you in outer space forever and that's it, and see how long you could last? How do you know how long you live? You don't.
Yeah, but we only have a relative lifespan.
Yeah.
And like it's like whatever it is, 100
100 years, yeah.
200 years, maybe. But the universe is billions and billions of years old, and it's not even,
Yeah.
and you can't even get from point A to point B in regular time and regular
I know.
space. The only way you can do it is if you go through the wormholes that exist, which attach singularity to singularity.
Yeah.
And the space in one singularity is the same space as another singularity. So when you go when you're in this singularity, it's the same as being in that singularity.
Yeah.
That's why you could go in here and come out here at the same time. Like you go ding and you're there, and that's how you can travel back and forth in time. Because what happens if you put a clock?
Yeah. What's the significance of doing that, though? What would be the reason of being able to do that, then?
There is no reason.
You know what I mean?
It's only because you want to go there.
You want to go?
Or because you want to understand the nature of the universe more deeply, you know. And the other thing is I could say is that the universe is basically mind.
I don't want to think.
It's consciousness. What are you gonna do? It's consciousness. Okay. The universe is consciousness learning that and becoming aware of itself. That's the real reality of it all. You know.
Yeah, but that might not be true.
Well, I believe it is true.
I'll tell you why. Because
it's pretty much true because
not if somebody had, well, maybe, but
because if I take
if somebody had help,
the same, if I put light, if I take some light and I take some water and I take certain certain elements and I put them in a particular place,
yeah,
it'll automatically spring forth into a life form.
Yeah.